My name is Michelle Dortnack, and I'm the founder of Unnata Aerial Yoga. And today, for our fourth class in a mini-series that we're calling mini classes, I'm going to show you a pigeon pose, both in the air and also on the floor. This is one of the things that we do in Unnata Aerial Yoga classes that maybe makes it unique, maybe not, I don't know, but we do like to compare floor and air so that you can get a general sense of not only what the hammock is doing for you, but also a general idea of how to take some of the lessons learned from using the hammock into your traditional yoga classes and ideally into your regular walking everyday life or sitting everyday life if that's what you do mostly. So here we go. I'm going to just show you the back straddle to start out because the pigeon pose comes from that. Here I go, and I'm in the position. One of the reasons why I wanted to show pigeon pose today is because it is a student's favorite. Many students, this is their favorite position they love. But as well, it looks maybe a little bit more complex. And the previous mini classes that we've done or that we've showed, they have maybe more simple asanas so that we could show you what some of the more basic things we do in classes. And now I just wanted to show you something a little bit more complex that we would also do in a regular class. So here I go, got my legs wide. I'm going to take one leg in front, drop the other leg behind, and the key is that I'm going to relax. Let's see if I go this way, you'll be able to see better. I'm going to relax this back leg and let gravity really do the work of pulling the foot towards the floor. And through doing that, not only is my lower back very comfortable here, because gravity is decompressing the spine instead of compressing it at the moment, I'm also getting a very generous stretch from the belly all the way through the hip bone in between the fabric here and all the way down the quadricep to the kneecap. And just simply through letting go and relaxing. And that's the key, is I want to just let myself be here for a while and experience that. And let's do the other side. So another quality to these mini classes is that we're showing you real time, meaning how long it actually takes instead of editing it down for video. And I think that's important to understand that with all yoga classes, you really want to be holding positions for as long as you can comfortably until something transitions for you inside. Maybe you won't be able to see it in the video, but I'm waiting until I feel muscles letting go, until I feel that bones are moving around slightly and things are shifting and realigning and going into place, so that when I do come to the floor, my body will be more open and receptive to the position on the ground. related to this on the floor now. So when you hold a position for a long time in yoga class, one of the ways you can help balance out your two sides and make sure you have the same amount of time on, say, the right side as the left side, is to count your breaths. Now, sometimes one side is tighter than the other, and it may be beneficial. There are some teachers who would say that you could hold your tighter side longer, and I'm one of those teachers, and some people say you should keep them consistent. That's going to be your choice as the student, as the practitioner. So now I've come to the floor, and actually I think I'll start on the same leg I did first. So this is the same leg I did first. And as I bend the back leg, I'm not thinking of pulling the foot towards my shoulder or towards my head. And in fact, I can even turn sideways for you. I'm thinking instead of keeping the shin bone perpendicular to the floor, which is what I was trying to allow gravity to experience for me when I was hanging upside down. And I'm also thinking of using this hand that's holding on to the foot to gently try to think about pulling the toes and the foot more towards the ceiling, which is also what gravity was doing for my leg when I was hanging upside down. So here I'm reinforcing the qualities I got from using the hammock, even though it doesn't come as naturally here on the floor. And what I'm finding is that that sort of pulling up of the foot and of the shin bone is helping to keep this open and allow my muscles to, even though I'm oriented in a different arrangement in space, I'm not upside down anymore, but allow the joints to feel exactly what I was feeling in the hammock and allow the muscles to be stretched just further along that path. Now, let's do the other side. Now I'm going to do the same thing, thinking the shin bone being perpendicular and trying to think about if I'm using this arm at all, it's to pick the foot up to the ceiling. And you know, I don't have to use a lot of strength for that. I don't even really have to use my hand. I can just use the skin of the wrist trying to rise up slightly. So one of the great qualities of being able to use the hammock as well as the floor is that in the hammock I was really using a passive energy, if you could call it that, just letting myself try to relax, and that allowed me to, my mind, to work on letting go, and it allowed gravity to rearrange bones. And when I come to the floor, I had to be more active, and so I'm bringing in a different quality of energy, something that helps to balance out the passivity, but also helps me, my body, understand, okay, well, when I'm active and I want to keep the joints open or this new arrangement, new alignment of bones, I want to maintain that while being active, which is what I get to carry in very subtle alignment ways throughout my day. Okay, thank you very much for listening.